the Eco Explorers here at Utah's Humboldt Zoo. We're going to start in just a minute, but before we do, I was wondering if any of you would like to join the Explorers Club. Does anyone want to be an explorer? Yeah? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Can I have you all raise your right hand like this? Can you do that? Awesome. So then you guys are just going to repeat the Explorer's Oath after me. Can you do that? Sweet. Okay. I pledge to help wildlife by learning, teaching others, and protecting wild things and wild places. Go explore! Good job, guys. I'm so happy to have you all as part of the Explorers Club. Now remember that when you're observing wild places, that it's your job to help keep them wild. Now I'm going to go check on Katie and all our animals back there. We're going to get started in just a second, okay?
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to get started, but before we can begin, I just need to go over a couple of rules with you. So the first thing I need you guys to do for me is to stay seated through the entire show. And I know that's going to be really, really hard because we have some cool animals that are going to come out, but I promise each and every one of you are going to get a chance to see them really, really close. And then the second thing I need you guys to do for me is to just keep all your amazing questions to the very, very end when you can meet the animals. Can you guys do that for me? Is that easy enough? Yeah? Awesome. Okay, so we're going to get started now. So today's show is going to grab your attention because we are talking about adaptations of animals. Does anyone know what that word adaptation means?
Yes.
You know what it means? What do you think it means? Adoption? Close. We're talking about adaptation. Does anyone know what that one means? You know what that means? Adaptation, yeah, that's what the word is. So technically what it means is when an animal is fit or suitable for a specific living situation. So basically what that means is when animals have to do certain things so that they can live in the home they're living in. So whether they need to change what they eat, change how they act, or even over time they can change their body structure. And I'm going to show you guys how this works a little better with my dinosaur over here. But what I really need is a volunteer from the audience. Does anyone want to be my helper? How about you in the brown right there? You want to be my helper? Yeah, you want to come up? Come on up. No, you don't want to anymore? Do you want to? Yeah, you can come up then. Okay, so we're going to make our dinosaur friend up here. We're going to make him dressed for a specific weather. So I'm going to let you pick which weather you want to do. Do you want it to be sunny, snowy, or rainy? Raining? Okay. You want to put that up there for me? Oh, this over there. There we go. Okay, so our dinosaur, he is standing in a rainstorm. Does he look like he's very prepared for a rainstorm right now? No, right? So we're going to go through his closet and figure out what he might need to wear to make him better adapted for a rainstorm, okay? So let's see what we have in here. Do you think that he'll need to wear a scarf? Do you wear scarves when it's raining? No, we don't wear scarves when it's raining, right? So we don't need that. Let's see what else we have. What about a hat and sunglasses? No, you don't wear that in the rain either? Okay. What about, let's see, how about some rain boots? Do you wear those in the rain? Do you want to put those on our dinosaur on his feet? Awesome. He looks a little better now, don't you think? A little better. Let's see what else we have. What about a winter hat? No, not a winter hat either? Okay. Let's see. Oh, I think I got it. What about an umbrella? An umbrella, is that what he needs too? So you can just stick that right there. Awesome. Doesn't he look a little better prepared now? What do you guys think? Does the audience like it too? Yeah, you think he's good? Awesome. Not completely.
He needs a hat.
He needs a hat. He doesn't have any hats though.
But no, a rain hat.
We don't have a rain
How
hat.
about a raincoat?
He doesn't have a raincoat either. This is all he has, so he's really well prepared. Let's give our volunteer a round of applause. And for being such an awesome volunteer, you get to do this all day long. Okay, so now that we understand that a little better, just like us, animals need to be adapted for their environment. But they're not like us. They can't go into their closet and pick out what they want to wear, so they have to do this in different ways. And I think Becca has an animal where she can show us a little bit more about this.
You know, Katie, I did find an animal I think might be a little adapted. I'm not sure if I know what that means.
That guy just told the audience like 5 seconds ago what that meant. Remember adaptations? Make fit,
Okay, I know.
suitable. You got it? Understand?
I got it,
I
Katie.
hope so. I'm leaving.
Okay, well, you're fine. You know, I did find an animal that is pretty well adapted. This is my friend, the Madagascar hissing cockroach. And they're found on the island of, does anyone have an idea? Madagascar, that's great. Yeah, they're actually found on the island of Madagascar, and they have a bunch of really cool adaptations that help them. So they actually, what do you guys think Madagascar hissing cockroaches, why are they called that? Why would they be called a hissing cockroach? Because they hiss? Yeah, that's right. So they actually hiss as kind of a defense mechanism. If anything wanted to try to eat them, they would hiss at them to scare them away. Would you guys want to eat something that started hissing at you? No, I wouldn't either. That would probably gross me out a little bit. And so they hiss to protect themselves. Now I have a very important question for you guys. Do you guys like superheroes? Who likes superheroes? I love superheroes. Did you guys know that Madagascar hissing cockroaches are kind of like the superheroes of the animal world? Did you guys know that? They can actually withstand 10 times the amount of radiation that people can. But that's nothing compared to a fruit fly, which can withstand 60 times the amount of radiation that people can. Now, how do you guys think I learned all these things about cockroaches and animals? Why do I know all this stuff? What do you think?
You studied.
I studied, that's exactly right. And you guys can learn more stuff about animals too. You can go to the library and check out a book on your favorite animal, or have your mom and dad help you look up stuff about your favorite animal online. Because when you, what?
You could do science.
Do science, that's a great idea. Because when you learn more about your favorite animal, you're helping them because now you're more educated about those animals. Now all animals will adapt to their environment like the Madagascar hissing cockroach, but they also adapt in a different way. The rule of nature is to eat or be eaten, and the senses an animal has helps them to hunt successfully like a lion might, or escape the chase quickly like a zebra. Now if you guys were a predator animal like a lion, can you guys think of any special adaptations you might need? What do you think? What? Oh no, what if you were a lion? Can you think of anything that helps him catch the food he wants to eat? What do you think?
He uses paws to whip it.
Uses paws. What does he have on his paws?
He has claws.
Claws. That's a great adaptation for a predator animal. Now what's special about their teeth? Can you guys think of anything that's special about a lion's teeth? What do you think? They eat meat, and so they're sharp and strong to help them to catch things like zebras for them to eat. What about, do you think predator animals are fast or slow? Fast, like a cheetah, so they can catch things. Now let's think about being a strict carnivore. Do you think they have any special adaptations? You know, I think my friend Katie might know. Hey, Katie. Katie. Katie, are you still back, boy?
Oh my gosh, guys. Did you just see that huge Edmontosaurus chasing me? He was so hungry.
Katie, Edmontosaurus are not, they're not carnivores or predators. Katie, they eat plants from the water, and you don't look like a leaf.
Okay, well, I do know that predators are adapted to run really, really fast so they can catch their prey. But maybe he chased me because I tried to tell him one of my jokes.
Katie, let's tell your jokes. Your jokes are funny.
This one's really good.
You can try telling it to our guests. They might like it.
Do you guys want to hear my joke? Yeah? Okay.
Okay, give it a try.
Okay, so what do you call it when a dinosaur gets into a car accident?
I don't know. What do you call it?
A Tyrannosaurus Rex.
You're so nice about your jokes.
He likes my joke. There you go, Rebecca. Okay, maybe I should just stick with what I'm good at. Let's see, what were we talking about now? Okay, so we talked about predators, right? Now let's talk about prey animals. So what do you think an adaptation a prey animal might have? Does anyone have an idea? Yeah, what do you think? What was that?
Armor.
Armor, yeah, armor's good. They need a shell to protect themselves. Anyone else have an idea? Yeah, what do you think?
They can curl themselves up in a shell.
Curl themselves up, yeah, that's a good one. What do you think?
Or like the tortoise, and they could like close up.
Like go inside of its shell, that's a good thing. Anyone else? Yeah, what do you think?
They could play dead.
Play dead? That's a really good adaptation, isn't it? What about camouflage? Do you think camouflage is something a prey animal would have? Yeah? Do you have one more? What do you think?
If the animal into the grass, the dry of grass, and just blend in.
Blend in? Yeah, that's what camouflage does. That's a good one. Yeah. Okay, so now that we know a lot about predator and prey animals, what do you think my friend Pablo here is?
Oh, I saw it.
He's a three-banded armadillo. Do you think he's a predator or a prey? Prey, right? And how could you tell that he was a prey animal? What do you think?
Because he's a prey animal, because he doesn't eat that much. He doesn't eat that much meat.
He doesn't eat that much meat, but could you see anything about him that made him look like a prey animal? Yes.
Because he's trying to hide from it.
Because he's curled up and, yeah, we'll do one more. What do you think? His shell, right? So his shell protects himself. So you have something that protects yourself if you're a prey animal, right? You got to save yourself from the predators. So like I said, this is Pablo. He's a three-banded armadillo, and he is from South America. And as you can see, he curls up into this really, really tight ball to protect himself. So if you look closely, he has a shell all over his body. The only parts he doesn't have that shell is his belly. So when he curls up into the ball, he's protecting his only soft spot. And if you look closely too, you can also see he has some hair sticking out. So his belly is also kind of hairy because even where he lives, it gets kind of cold, so he has to keep himself warm. Now, what kind of food do you think an armadillo would eat? Does anyone have any ideas? Yeah, what do you think?
Bugs?
Bugs? He does eat bugs. So if you look closely at his mouth, he actually has a really long, sticky tongue, and he uses that tongue to get the bugs. You can also look closely at his front arms, because his nails are actually really, really long, but they're not sharp because he actually uses them as shovels to dig and look for his food. Now, you can't see the three-banded armadillo in the United States because, like I said, he's from South America. But there's his close cousin, the nine-banded armadillo, and you can find him in southern parts of the United States like Texas. But you can also find a nine-banded armadillo in our zoo here. So it's really neat if you look at our friend Pablo, look at him. You can go visit and look at the nine-banded armadillo, and you can see how they're similar and how they're different. And now I think Becca has one last animal that she's going to bring out for us.
I did find another animal, some pretty cool adaptations. So this is Mickey. He's a laughing kookaburra, and they do have some pretty amazing adaptations. Now you guys just learned that Pablo is a prey animal. So what do you guys think Mickey is? Is he a prey or a predator animal?
A prey.
A prey animal? And you think a prey animal too? You know, laughing kookaburras are actually predator animals. That's right. So what do you guys think his favorite thing to eat is? What do you think?
Bugs that live in the trees.
Bugs. That's a good idea. What do you think?
What about
Berries, also a good idea. Does anyone else have any ideas? What do you think? Blueberries. You know, actually the favorite food of the laughing kookaburra, can you sit down, sweetie? Sorry. The favorite food of the laughing kookaburra is actually snakes. And they even really eat venomous snakes sometimes too, which is pretty cool. Now where most birds will actually hunt with the talons on their feet, kookaburras are actually going to hunt using their beak. So what they'll do is they'll look up high in the air for some snakes, and then they'll swoop down and pick up that snake with their beak and fly really high in the air and drop the snake because they like their snake to be nice and tender. And that's why they're called the laughing kookaburra. It's actually common. They're called the bushman's alarm clock a lot of the times in Australia. It's crack of dawn when the sun comes up. That's the lovely sound the people of Australia will hear outside in the morning. So that's why they're called the laughing kookaburra. We'll do questions at the end, okay, buddy? Is that all right? Yeah?
I think I know why they call him the laughing.
Yeah,
Because he laughs and he sounds like a
yeah, he does. Did you ever learn the song, Kookaburra Sits in the Old Gum Tree? This is what we're talking about, actually. So as a predator, they also have some pretty cool adaptations. Let's see if I can get him to do one. They have this cool adaptation with their head, or if they're in a tree, and the tree sways, their head will actually stay in the same spot, which allows them, even if the tree is going to sway in the breeze underneath them, they can keep their head in the same spot to help them concentrate on the prey they're trying to catch. Now we actually get a relative of the laughing kookaburra here in the United States, and they're called, actually here in Utah even, and it's called the belted kingfisher, and they look pretty similar, but you guys can actually help the belted kingfisher by participating in community cleanups. When you do that, you're ensuring that they have a healthy ecosystem to live in. And as you guys have seen in our program today, whether you're the predator, the prey, a mammal, a bird, or a reptile, and regardless of where you live, you must those who adapt to these conditions survive.
And I challenge you guys to teach all of your friends and family about the animals that you love. Because when you do that, you teach them to love and respect nature. Nature is beautiful and diverse, and the more we understand it, the more we can appreciate it.
And as you guys walk through the zoo today, we hope that you observe our animals in a new way and try to find ways in which they adapt to a good living. You guys can ask lots of questions to all the other eco explorers who see, so you guys can learn a lot about all the animals.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. I know I had a ton of fun. What about you, Becca? You had lots of fun too? Did you guys have fun today? Awesome. Well, thank you again for joining us. And if you want to meet our animal friends, we ask that you stay seated until we can go over the rules for meeting them. But if you're going to head out, thank you so much for joining us and have a wild day here at Utah's Hogle Zoo.